Dude, sometimes man, I don't even know. I sit back and think about how different life used to be 2013, 14, 15. All of them, man. Those years just felt different. Getting home from school, jumping on the Xbox, the PC, whatever you want, whatever you got, PlayStation 4, man, I had all three of those, just swapping out. And you'd play the same games for hours and never get bored. But when you hop on a game now, it's like you just stare at the screen. You didn't have bills, didn't have a mortgage, and you also didn't have a million things running through your head like I do now. The biggest problem was probably whether your parents were going to tell you to get off the game or not. And honestly, that was probably true for me. It's crazy to think, I'm only 24, but I'm a dad, I have a house, I have a family now, and we have a new family car, I have my Mustang, and I have a daily driver. Honestly, I'm doing better financially, health-wise, house-wise, anything than I ever thought I would. And on paper, shit. We're doing pretty damn good. But honestly, there's just times I miss being that kid. Not because I hate the life I have now, I don't at all. I love every single little bit of it. But it's actually the complete opposite, I love my life. I just miss the simplicity of things, Wake up, go to school, do homework, and all you're just waiting for is to get back home, grind some Fortnite when it first came out, or even Black Ops 2, man. Those were the days. It felt like, it felt like happiness back then, wasn't something you had to search for or work for, I guess you could say. You didn't have responsibilities, but now we all have responsibilities. There's pressure. There's days where you wake up, tired, don't even want to do shit, just want to sit home and you can't because you got to get up and do something. And I know there's days for me that, just something small pisses me off and I blow up. I crash out. And after it, I think, why did I even have to get that upset? What was even the point? There was no point to sit there and yell. I could have talked about it calmly. But I think just with all the stress, maybe it's just me, maybe it's a lot of us, it just gets to me sometimes. I just want my kid to grow up and say, my dad was there. My dad tried. My dad wasn't perfect, but he never stopped trying to be better. And that's something that I work on every single day. Some days I get it right, and some days I definitely don't, like today, and I feel terrible. She got up, and she tends to get up quite a bit throughout when she's going to sleep. We put on a movie for her. We used to do all Disney and all that, but she just wanted to keep switching movies, so we've recently switched to VHSs and DVDs, and that's actually been going pretty good. Except for tonight, she decided to constantly get up and ask for the same thing after saying no, and I crashed out. I felt terrible after. I went in her room, made sure she was okay. She was already sleeping, but I still said I'm sorry. Because that's not something I should blow up over or even get upset over. She doesn't understand. She just was trying to ask something. She's learning as the days go on, and every single day she is going to become this beautiful soul. Eventually, I feel like you just realize something being an adult. Like, you don't have everything figured out. We thought our parents had everything figured out, and honestly, I don't think they did. They were just going through the motions, and that's why some things were the way they were in my life, and I understand that. But that doesn't mean I want to do better for my kid. Being an adult is kind of continuing forward even when you don't want to. And then when it comes up to growing up, man, I didn't think I'd grow up in this world with the way it is now. It's like a whole new world we're growing up in now. We got Flock AI. We saw AI in Advanced Warfare when that shit came out, but now it's actually true. There's AI watching our cars and everything. And a lot of people like me or Gen Z looks around in America and what the fuck happened, dude? Everything's tripled in price. Housing feels out of reach for a bunch of people, and I'm glad we got in at the time we could and got the things we could. I feel like people are just working their asses off, including me, and still feel like I'm falling far behind. There's constant arguments about politics, money, and corporations in the future. It's just constant, dude. Politics is into everything, and I'm just over it. Everybody just seems exhausted. I feel like that's where the frustration kind of comes from, you know? We were told, work hard and you'll make it. If there's nothing to do, pick up a broom, do something. So that's what we've done. Put in the hours, we tried to build something, we tried to take care of our families. Sometimes it feels like no matter how hard you work, somebody else is going to be ahead of you. They just started with more. They had money from mom and dad or whatever. It can also feel like the bad guy always wins, you know? Like people playing the game the wrong way somehow end up with the biggest rewards, you know? Like that shit doesn't make any sense. And then when you're busting your ass just trying to make a decent life, it can just get depressing, you know? I guess I don't want to spend my life being bitter about it because my goal really isn't to beat everybody else. I think the goal for me is to build something that matters for me, you know? Take care of my family and give my kid a better starting point than I had, you know? I had a great starting point, but I feel like I could provide something more, just trying to be better and more. I want to wake up tomorrow and just be a little better than I was yesterday, because eventually, you know, the old days are just memories. And someday, you know, the days we're living right now will be the days we miss. My kid's gonna grow up, this house is gonna get older, my cars will change, and even the games will change, you know? The games are changing so rapidly right now. Even just in this video, we're playing Gears 5, and Reloaded came out, and now Emergence Day is coming out, and that game, the beta is amazing. You guys really need to check it out. But in the end, you know, I'll just get older. I'm probably gonna look at this exact point in my life and think the same way I did as a kid, you know. Man, I didn't realize how good these days were. So I guess I really just need to appreciate them now, because my kid's not going to be a toddler forever. She's going to grow up and be this amazing person, and I'm going to miss her being a little baby in my arms. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm still here, I'm still working, still learning, and I've got a family for me at the end of the day waiting when I come home. So I guess the good times really aren't gone. They're just different now. And maybe the good times aren't being about a kid anymore. Maybe they're about becoming the dad, you know, I've always wanted to be. And I guess that's what the next chapter of my life is about. And I'm okay with that. Because 2013 me, honestly, probably never would have believed I was here. And honestly, I think myself at 13 probably would be super happy where I am right now. And I need to realize that a lot more.